Alright, so I've got three Loki videos to react to. Got three of them. I'm like, one, two, three. I've got this variant identified clip first, and then I've also got this escape ad, then Owen Wilson featurette. Um, so yeah, Loki's coming out tomorrow, and I think I want to do a reaction to it. I want to just react to it. Like, maybe I'll upload the reaction on YouTube if God willing I can do that. Um, yeah, like my VPN is very different. I'm not really going to disclose my location to anyone because I refuse to have someone trying to spy on me. But anyway, this is the first clip of the series, variant identified. Let's give it a watch. If it wants to start, I love the
Appears to be a
location.
standard sequence violation. Branch is growing at a stable rate and slope. Variant identified.
I beg your pardon?
On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline. Hands up. You're coming with us.
I'm sorry, who's us?
Last chance, Variant.
It's been a very long day, and I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what to do, so if you don't mind, this is actually your last chance. Now get out of my way.
Yeah. A fun reminder that this is not the Loki we've known throughout the MCU. This is still the Loki that escaped from the timeline thanks to Hulk taking the stairs. Yeah. I like how he always says it's been a long day since this Loki just went through the events after Avengers 1. Yeah. That's good continuity because of a time heist he wasn't part of. No kidding. Hulk literally beat the living crap out of you a few hours ago. Yeah, so yeah. How many Loki clips you want? Kevin Feige, yes. I've been hearing nothing but good things about Loki, so let's continue it. I've already left a like on the video. Um, all right, let's see the next ad. Sorry, I have to keep this up because the watch later is in automatic mode, unfortunately. Um,
You picked up the
damn it.
Tesseract breaking reality.
I swear I'm not doing this intentionally. It's just the computer likes to, screw around. My laptop likes to screw around, and I cannot do anything about it. It's like, oh no, you're not getting off that easy. So, this is the second, it's another Loki ad called Escape. Damn it, Marvel. I've already reacted to a lot.
You picked up the Tesseract breaking reality.
I want you to help us fix it. Not my forte. Pretend your life depends on it. I'm gonna get a snack.
This Wednesday,
I am the god of mischief. It is adorable that you think you could manipulate me. I was just standing up to make a point. I'm sorry, go ahead. I won't be as meaningful now. Okay, well, stay seated. I'll do what I want to do.
streaming this.
Oh, man. I gotta read the comments on this one. Yeah, no wonder my videos aren't viewed as much as I thought they were. Um, I want to hear Owen Wilson say "wow" in once in this series. If Owen Wilson does not say "wow" at least once, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. I'll do what I want. Sounds like Moby's dealing with an angry kid. That's Loki in a nutshell. He's essentially a kid. This version of Loki, like I keep saying to everyone, is not the Loki we know from the MCU, that we've grown to love, essentially. But this is still the tragic villain from the first Thor movie who was turned into a ridiculous villain thanks to Joss Whedon-isms. I'm just gonna say, I think Thor 1 is better than Avengers 1. I feel like maybe it's because Kenneth Branagh is a more experienced director, although, of course, Kenneth Branagh has made a movie recently that was disappointing. Artemis Fowl. Back to the video.
Wednesday, only on Disney Plus.
And now we come to the pinnacle of the video. Owen Wilson joins the MCU, and oh wait, I'm just gonna remove the like because I haven't really seen the video yet. I'm gonna turn on the settings. I hate automatic settings. Damn it. But yeah, I'm glad Owen Wilson is joining the MCU. I'm probably gonna put up his page later on here. Sorry, it's because I put some gate at a kitchen door so my dog wouldn't go in. Anytime now.
I'm Agent Mobius, by the way. How long have you been here? I don't know. It's hard to say. Time passes differently here in the TVA. What does that mean? You'll catch up.
This is the first time for me in the Marvel universe. They first spoke to me about Iron Man and Captain America and even Hulk. I was like, well, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I need your unique Loki perspective.
Tom would take us through the world and the different movies.
It was amazing because he just had all this information in his head.
We called them the Loki lectures. I ended up just sort of writing down some of the stuff he said, and I think that even worked its way sometimes into dialogue.
I was full of enthusiasm and passion and excitement.
I really like the whole look, the sets and the costumes. Let that do the heavy lifting.
Man, I love Owen just praising Tom Hiddleston, especially because Tom Hiddleston is an executive producer, and he happens to be a huge fan of the Marvel comics, which is interesting. I remember just thinking, some comment said, to think Tom Hiddleston made an impression of Owen Wilson as Loki, and now Owen Wilson is in Loki, the series. That's just awesome right there. TVA arrests Loki for leaving his timeline. TVA and Endgame. Loud popcorn noises. Marvel has truly expanded. Lightning McQueen is a great addition to the Marvel Universe. Yeah, I would do anything to see Owen Wilson reading the MCU history and whispering, wow! Like his character. That is true. He looks like Jedediah from Night at the Museum. Man, I haven't really seen. I remember seeing the second one a lot as a kid. I really enjoyed. I personally enjoyed 2 over 1. The first 2 are good. So third one was a bit of a step back, though. Yeah, that's me. Does he just? Yeah, well, that's because Owen Wilson is from Texas. If I look up Owen Wilson, American actor. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, like, for God's sake, just kneel. Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. No. Sure. Done with Cars franchise. Also, Owen Wilson joins MCU. Disney loves Owen Wilson. That is true. A lot of movies Owen Wilson has been in, I think, have mostly, like, for example, what was the name of the movie? Rushmore, that was the name. Yeah, because, yeah, Disney loves Owen Wilson. No, there's gonna be a Disney Plus series? Oh, man. Uh, oh, okay, so I'm looking up Owen Wilson's filmography here. Um, filmography. So, yeah, Bottle Rocket, Cable Guy. Bottle Rocket was his first movie, and one of his 3 movies in which he was the screenwriter on. But yeah, Rushmore. Okay, I'm looking at it. Armageddon is actually Disney because that was through Touchstone. Interesting thing about Armageddon. I want to show you this right here. Put away here. right here. I own the rare Criterion Collection Edition of Armageddon, which it's interesting. This is actually going for $30 on eBay, and I went to a garage sale and I paid $1 for it. So I love going to garage sales. What else? Rushmore, Touchstone Disney, Shanghai Noon, Touchstone Disney, Royal Tenenbaums, Touchstone Disney, Behind Enemy Lines, made through Fox, but now it's owned by Disney. Shanghai Nights, Disney. Round the World in 80 Days, Disney. Steve Zissou, Disney. Cars, Disney. Night at the Museum, made through Fox, so now it's owned by Disney. Darjeeling Limited, Disney. Marley and Me, made through Fox, so now it's owned by Disney. Yes, all three Night at the Museum movies. Night at the Museum 2, now owned by Disney. Fantastic Mr. Fox, in which he had a very small role in it. I remember seeing the trailers, and interestingly enough, Fantastic Mr. Fox was for me my introduction to Wes Anderson films. And I remember watching this movie a lot as a kid. Fantastic Mr. Fox. That was for me. Fantastic Mr. Fox, in my opinion, is the best adaptation of a Roald Dahl book. I know people are like, "What about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?" But come on, yeah, I love Wes Anderson. I can't do that to him. I wouldn't want to do that. Marmaduke, awful movie, but apparently it's owned by Disney. Cars 2, Disney. Big Year, Disney. Internship, Disney. Wait, Freebirds. Was this made during, yeah, Relativity? Yeah. Grand Budapest Hotel, Disney. Night at the Museum 3, Disney. Um, Cars 3, Disney. And The French Dispatch, which is supposed to be coming out right now. It was actually supposed to come out last year. But now it's going to premiere, and it's finally coming out this year on October 22nd. That's great, because I've been excited for this movie ever since it was announced. Of the French Dispatch, based on Joseph Mitchell as Herb Saint Sazerac, a writer and staff member of the French Dispatch, based on Joseph Mitchell, a writer of The New Yorker. Yeah, Searchlight Pictures. It's also funny because all of Wes Anderson's films, like, if it wasn't for Disney, Wes Anderson would not have a career because Bottle Rocket got good reviews, but it bombed, unfortunately. But, Joe Roth, who was, I think, running Disney at the time, was like, hey, Joe, because Rushmore was supposed to be New Line Cinema. And then, New Line and Wes Anderson could not agree on the budget of the movie. And so, essentially, yeah. But Disney was like, "Hey, we love this." Yeah, it was. At least that's what I'm thankful for Joe Roth for. Is that if it wasn't for Disney, Wes Anderson would not have a career. Because then, Royal Tenenbaums was a big hit. Life Aquatic, it bombed, but it gained a cult following. The only films that are not Fox or Disney were Bottle Rocket and Moonrise Kingdom. But yeah, I'm glad more people are starting to realize the genius of Wes Anderson. Um, Yeah, Relativity Media, so I must have confused it. Freebirds was not good. I saw it in theaters, didn't really care much for it. Um, I'm looking at it here. Yeah. Like, Owen Wilson was in the marketing, but he just had a small role as the coach in the movie, as Coach Skip. But for me, Fantastic Mr. Fox is actually the best of the Roald Dahl movies because Wes Anderson happens to be a very huge fan of Roald Dahl literature. And Rushmore kind of has that style of a Roald Dahl children's book, but geared towards adults. Um, yeah. Also, Olivia Williams was really beautiful in Rushmore. I remember that. Yeah. So yeah. Um, and if I look at Loki television series. Oh shit. Um, yeah, I'm sitting on the stool and it's starting to wear off. Um, let's see. Uh, let's see, where is it? Yeah, Tom Hiddleston, executive producer, because, like I mentioned, Tom Hiddleston is a huge fan of the Marvel Comics, so apparently he's like a consultant on this. Uh, yeah. Mm, yeah. Oh, Midnight in Paris. Tom Hiddleston was in Midnight in Paris as F. Scott Fitzgerald and was in War Horse. So like 2011 was his big year with Midnight in Paris, War Horse and Thor. And then, um yeah. Um hmm, yeah, so it was mostly. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. These were all the three videos related to Loki. And I'm excited. I might do this as a reaction series. I don't know. And if we got a lesson learned here is to never forget that Michael Bay has two movies in the Criterion Collection. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. So I'll leave a link to all three videos in the description down below, as well as a link to my Instagram page. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you do subscribe, hit that bell to stay notified. So I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna wish you all Godspeed. Take care.